Hey guys! Welcome back to our channel. We are back after a little hiatus because we had a little hiatus. That was good.
Yeah, that's good.
But we're excited to be back. We took about a month off because we needed that time.
Still need that time.
Yeah, we still need the time.
Another month would be good.
Honestly, it's new appearance is fun and hard. So
This is Tanner.
and this is Chandler,
And we are.
the Man Fam.
Good job.
And Mia is around here somewhere, and then our little addition is upstairs sleeping, so he will not be in today's video, but we wanted to introduce you to him via some B-roll that we took earlier. What?
That's just funny.
Oh, I thought I said something wrong because I usually do.
No, B-roll.
So anyways, we're going to roll those clips right now and introduce you to Mr.
Xander Kai May.
Our sweet, sweet little Xander.
Well, that was our beautiful baby boy.
He's cute, isn't he?
He's our favorite.
Right now, he just developed his baby acne at a month old, so that's the little like bumps on his face that he got just like a couple days ago. But they're gonna go away, and he's fine. It's just
Part of it.
that's my child, acne. But we wanted to come to you today because our last video was the actual labor. Today we wanted to talk to you about the birth story. It's nothing crazy.
Should put some of you pregnant mamas to ease too.
I think so. I think if you're pregnant and you're anxious, I feel like I handled it really well. Like, I was not freaking out or anything, but don't be nervous, but also don't have any expectations. And I think that's why I wasn't anxious, is because I knew that anything goes whenever you're having a baby.
Went to Tanner's 40-week appointment. At that point, the baby was still not there. And so we went back a couple days later, right? And
Yeah.
we had an induction scheduled.
It was just a checkup.
It was just a checkup. And so we got in, and Tanner's blood pressure was a little bit high. And so the doctor was like, well, you know what? It's not super concerning, but there is somewhat of a concern. So let's just go ahead and induce you tonight.
She was like, we might as well. You have an induction tomorrow. Let's just get this baby out just in case.
Mm-hmm.
So in the hospital, they checked my blood pressure every 30 minutes, and it was never high. It was normal the entire time, which was great. Very good news. And I was thankful to get the baby out a night early because Mama was done being pregnant. Done.
9 months is a long time.
9 months and 4 days is a very long time. So basically, we went in about 5:30 that night, and they got us in the room, checked in. I got my IV, which, let me just say, the IV was the worst part of my entire labor.
Isn't that crazy?
He was ticked. Like, after I got it, I was nauseous. I was like starting
And
to
it took
forever.
10 minutes?
Longer than that to get the IV. So
Which is an issue.
it was
But
a student who was learning, and
Yeah.
which was fine. I understand. Like, I'm fine with that. I'm not opposed to. It's a teaching hospital, so I'm not opposed to that because I'm like, well, they have to learn somehow.
They need some more training on the cadavers.
It was rough. I was having contractions before they started Pitocin, but then they started Pitocin, and
Sped up.
it did. It sped up. I watched The Bachelor as I was contracting to try to distract myself, and they were painful. I will not lie and say that contractions are not, which obviously I got the epidural, but to that point, they are very painful.
Yeah, Tanner lasted a pretty long time until getting it, but finally she's like, it's time. What time was the epidural?
I got it at 1:30 a.m. I got my epidural, which honestly wasn't that bad. I mean, I had a contraction during my epidural, which most people do, and you just kind of have to like mind over matter at that point.
Tough it out.
Yeah. So I did. Chandler I couldn't have done it without him. Like, I was totally, whenever I was having a contraction, I just needed him to just be there. Like, I didn't need him to rub me. I didn't need, honestly, like, he would just grab my legs because I was sitting up on the bed and the bed was high. So he, like, took his chair up to the bed and he would just grab my legs whenever I started having contractions, and that helped a ton.
It took pretty quickly to the left side of Tanner's body, and she could still feel contractions on the right, so we had to flip her over onto
I
the
was
side.
freaking out
Yeah, she was worried that it wasn't going to take all the way.
because that's common. Well, I don't know if it's common, but it happens.
It happens, hot spots.
Yeah.
But it didn't. Luckily, we laid you on the side for a while. And the nurse came in and administered a little bit more of the medication, and then it took really well. And after that, we didn't even feel anything. Tanner was about 8 centimeters. The next time we checked, she was about 8 centimeters dilated. And then not even but maybe an hour later.
Babe, his
Yeah.
arms out.
That's a strong boy. He pulls his arms out of the tightest swaddles.
Are you kidding me?
Let's keep going.
Okay.
So 10 centimeters, she was 10 centimeters, maybe an hour after that. And so it was about 4:30 in the morning. And the nurse was like, we're going to start pushing at 5 o'clock. And we did. We started pushing at 5 o'clock. 5:18 rolls around and out come little man's head. You got to see some of that on film in the last video, but he came out, gave us a good, nice cry.
Yeah, you did.
Got on his mama's chest, immediately picks his head up and looks around. And
It was crazy.
it's wild.
Y'all, and I know parents that are always like, oh, my baby's so strong, my baby's so smart. Like, no, actually, he's so strong that it is ridiculous. Anyways, so,
we pushed, came out, we moved to the postpartum room.
well, he came out and shot his arm out. And
Sure did.
he did cause a tear. There wouldn't have been a tear, but he shot that arm out, which sounds just like him.
Yeah.
Because his arm just came out of the swaddle. So,
He had red marks on his face because he was in the womb like this, pushed on his cheeks. So it's just his thing. But once that happened, we were in there for probably maybe another 30, 40 minutes. We actually encapsulated the placenta, and it's crazy because we told them beforehand we wanted to do that, and they put the placenta in a biohazard bag and threw it away.
then I just happened to ask, like, oh, after everything, I'm like, did the placenta get put in the cooler? And they were like, oh no. So I was like freaking out. Anyways, they found it.
Hopefully it's yours.
I know, they found my placenta. So anyways, that's going great. We moved to postpartum. We were there for 2 days.
2 long days.
Yeah, it was very, very long. Magical, long, tiring. I think that's parenthood in general.
Yeah, that's what it is.
We're very tired.
You're never wide awake. We came home and we've been kicking it.
And so now we're just, staying in the house, being self-quarantined, which we would anyways if all of this mess wasn't going around. But now that it is, we're extra careful and cautious. We have a newborn, which is, we're doing everything that we can to keep him healthy.
Yeah.
So
I think that's it for this one.
yeah, we had thankfully a healthy baby, healthy mama, healthy daddy, a good labor, a good pregnancy.
Healthy mama, that's it.
And so we're so thankful, and so we just wanted to share that with you guys. If you are expecting, don't be nervous. Just go in there and rock it.
Everybody's experience is different, but we can say that ours was very good.
It was great. I'm super thankful. So you know what? Yours could be the same.
Absolutely.
You never
Could
know.
be better.
Yeah, it definitely could be. You could have a great IB. So thank you guys so much for watching. We're so appreciative of you, and we will be back next week with a video.
With Zane Man.
Yep, and it'll be all about his 1 month and what 1 month looked like for him, his milestones, etc.
Subscribe, like this video, give it a thumbs up, follow us on socials.
Yeah.
I look forward to a giveaway.
Yeah, we're going to do a giveaway in
the
next week's video. So make sure you are here for that, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.